Hi, this is Professor Bauer. Welcome to week 7 of disaster recovery and business continuity planning. Hope you're having a good week. And we have a busy set of deliverables, really a continuation of the major assignment. I'll get right into it. This week we'll look at the overview for the objectives and the activities, the reading and the instructional materials, and then the discussion questions for the Zoom class this coming Wednesday. Finally, we'll check in on the final assignment. Remember, this is the granddaddy of them all, and I hope you have already gotten all the week 6 work done and are moving steadily and in a disciplined fashion to continue the assignment. We'll talk about it this coming Wednesday at the Zoom class. We're going to look at the topic of emergency response and recovery. This is one of those things I hope you never need, but unfortunately it happens. I've had a few business emergencies, crisis, some of it IT, some of it in personnel. There may be a variety of different things that affect your company, and to be able to respond in a way that's professional, that's also humane, is always a good way to do it. I had enough experience in the Army that I have enough emergency planning and actual activities to take care of that. But a couple of years ago, my wife and I just finished our home in the middle of Black Forest, just in time for the nationally renowned or nationally featured Black Forest fire. You can look it up. That fire came about 500 yards from our home, and we spent 2 days knowing it was on its way, trying to prepare. And then at the last moment, when the grid for power to our entire area in the county was cut off, and that made the power for the well go bye-bye, and not having the generator that needed to have, we had to evacuate. Fortunately, through the work of some really good firefighters and just a lot of dumb luck, we missed the brunt of this fire. That it consumed over 800 homes. I know in my church, in the Black Forest area, I think it was 44 homes were destroyed. It gave me a sense up close in a way that I never want to remember again, having to deal with your life, the lives of the people living with you, and the lives in a community being at risk, and amazing sacrifices of our first responders, the sorrow for those who lost their lives, and the incredible damage done by a fire that they still don't know the cause of. So that's all the emergency I really need for right now. But anyway, many of you have probably had a similar a catastrophic emergency that's befallen you or your family or your business. And perhaps we'll talk about that this coming Wednesday. The reading, the learning objectives and activities are pretty clear here. You also have the disaster recovery book, chapter 8, to read. A couple of other articles that are linked, so you can have some information there. Keep in mind, as we look at the weekly schedule, we're now week 7, which is continuing the assignment that started in week 6. And this is kind of a checkpoint. How are you doing? As Robert De Niro would say, how you doing? And how you doing on the assignment? You should be working on the portfolio assignment. I owe you some templates for PowerPoint slides, and you're going to prepare for a small organization. We talked about controlling the scope on this. I don't want you to do the Disney Corporation, the United States Army, or any mega operation like that, but something that gives you the scope that you need without going crazy on it. So look at the entire assignment. You'll see the weekly checklist that I've included here. And again, this is week 7, so you're on the communications plan. And right on time, you're also doing the emergency response and recovery portion of the plan. So you work a little bit, you do something every day or a couple times a week, and you're going to be in great shape. For week 7, the discussion questions, they're rather lengthy, and there are 2 of them. So just take one part and do a good job digging deeply into it. And given that we've got only a few students, if some of you take part 2, that would be great. And just answer accordingly. One is the concepts and the key elements. The other is some of the tasks associated with the crisis management team. Now, some of that is context determined, but by the particular nature of the emergency or the accident or whatever befalls your organization. But some of it will happen regardless of the particulars, and it will be a good experience if you've never done that before. So, busy week, this week 7. Looking forward to seeing all of you. I think I've got all my tech fixed, so we'll have a good Zoom session. Thanks a lot. Have a great week. Bye-bye now.